Good evening and welcome back. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. It's Analyze This Mess, D for Disruption, because somebody has to say it. Shout out to the mob, all my other bears. I call the Grizzlies and the Honey Bears. Please hit the like on your way in and join me for a few minutes. We're going to try this again. It's 10:45. June 6, 2025. Okay. So, disruptions. Did I say disruptions? Or shall I say D for distractions? No, either way. I guess it could be one in the same, disruptions and distractions. So I'll call it both. So there's a pattern I've come to recognize. Every time I get close to the truth, every time I'm in the zone, focus, delivering facts, evidence, or calling out deception, something or someone pops up with a so-called question, a story, or a coincidental update. And suddenly the energy shifts. Now, let me say this. Could I be loud and clear? I'll just say the words loud and clear. I'm not here to perform under pressure or chase distractions planted midstream. I'm here to pursue truth, justice, and accountability. Remember that. Truth, justice, and accountability. And when I'm locked in, I won't be thrown off. See, disruption isn't always loud. Sometimes it just slips in softly through a chat bubble or DM or comment dressed up as concern. But when it pulls focus and I'm trying to remain focused, muddies the facts, or forces a pivot, then I see it for what it is, a tactic. Whether intentional or not, it becomes part of the strategy to derail, delay, or distort the narrative. So I set boundaries. This platform isn't a free-for-all. It's a space for truth-telling. And right now, during my case, I don't want to have my name or my integrity compromised by chaos. You want clarity? Stay tuned. You want drama? Right now, you're in the wrong stream. Because what I'm building here is not just commentary. No, I've thought about it. It's evidence, it's testimony, it's part of a living record. And I refuse to let it be disrupted. That's right. All right, so let's get into it, shall we? Just for a moment or two, I will come out, look at the comments. You can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. And certainly that is a location that you can, you can send me an email. Yeah. And I'll take a look at it, an update, a concern, or whatever. And then in that way, I can remain focused. Okay. Yeah. So, D for disruptions and distractions. Trolls aren't always random. No. And I have my fair share of them. But I think it is purposeful, strategic to disrupt my message or to derail my work and or drown my voice in confusion. Yeah, I've thought about it for a couple of moments. Surviving trolls. I've had a number of them. Mm-hmm. I can even tell you when they've been documented, when I've seen like certain ones show up. Mm-hmm. I have. But right now, I'm taking care of business and controlling or trying to control the mic and expose, if there is one, a pattern. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about if there's, something behind that. So I'm going to reclaim the platform. It's always been mine. But I'm just saying it, purposefully. Reclaim the space, reclaim the platform, and try to make sure that disruption, if it does happen, that it will work in our favor. When I say our, all my other bears, the grizzlies and the honey bears, our platform for our followers who are here, who are really interested in what's going on with this case or anything else that I'm talking about. Yeah, it could be a story, could be music, whatever it is. Yeah, when I come to the mic. So if a disruption occurs, then I need to quickly turn it into our favor, not theirs. Mm-hmm. Yes. I could say so much right now, but there's a time and a purpose for everything. And right now, like that clock says D for decision. Okay. The briefs have been submitted. They were due on the 4th. Okay. And it's probably going to be inside of 2 weeks that a decision is made. So I set it for an amount of time. From the date, I believe it was, let's see, when I think it was my exactly the due date. Okay, 2 weeks from now, or 14 days. I think that's what I counted. 12 or 14 days, so it fall on a certain day. Yeah. So if you're interested right now in learning what my response is that I gave, you can go and take a look on Pacer. It's all there now. Yeah. It's all there. All 120 pages. A portion of it is exhibits. The brief itself is 25 pages. Okay. Then I have, other declaration and signing, pages and this and that. But it's there. And every word that I wrote in it, every photograph that I showed, every video that was included, video evidence, it was to support the order that was given. Okay. Specifically, what was asked. And I did not have difficulty at all combing through receipts, or shall I say, having an abundance of receipts to support my brief. It was just strategically right now determining which would be directed specifically at the order. Because I don't just throw stuff out in a brief. No. I don't just say things. If I refer or say something about the other side, I'm going to point out the page number. Okay? I'm not just going to pull something out of the sky random. No. Everything that I'm going to include in my briefs, my responses, you better know that I have evidence to back it up. So just because somebody puts something in a brief and says things, I can go to look at the reference that they're making as well. And I will just leave it at that, really. Because a lot is being said. You mean things have been quiet, by the way, since the order went out on May 22nd. And my deadline, by the way, was June the 4th. There was something that happened also on June the 4th. You can go and take a look at Pacer and look at June the 4th. And see if you can decipher if there's anything coincidental. I'll just put it that way. My focus right now is, you see that clock, is the decision and whatever else I want to talk about on my platform. I don't plan to address directly anything beyond, just saying, go take a look at the case and see what you think or respond. Spirit says, can't the case be Googled? There are other, I think, means. I'm just suggesting one that I use and I know. But there are most likely other, ways that you can gain access to the docket, the history docket. And that's really what you want to see, because right now the history docket is up to 70. Yes. When the order was given, we were at 62. I had multiple exhibits that had parts, so I had to break mines up. Yeah. In that way, it flowed, I think. I actually read it again today. I said, yeah, it does. I still like my response 2 days later. What's going to become of it, I cannot. That is up to the judge. But when I put in the brief, it is backed by receipts and legal case, sightings as well. And photographs, evidence. Yeah. So, you can take a look. It's 11:08. I thought I'd be on for maybe half an hour tonight. Yeah. And I thought I'd, at least give you that specific kind of an update, about my submission. But if you really want the details, right now, that's all I will say. As far as kind of details. At least through tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I cannot tell from day to day what may come my way. But one thing I can say, or should I say, because they're hanging on every word, every word. If you happen to get a hold of the docket, pay attention to whatever one you want, but there's something about number 69. Page 113. Yeah. I had to pull it out, and put it back in because when I submitted it with my packet, it did. The audio link was broken. But I had to make sure to get that one back in. Because that one's a very important one. Yeah. Because it speaks directly to the order. Well, they do. But it's just something about that one. When I pulled it out of the vault, there will be no denying. There won't be a way to get around what's in that message that was sent directly to me. You know, I said I have evidence to support what I say here on this platform. I've said that it's there for a rainy day. And right now, it's a rainy day. Mm-hmm. You know, people have said things like, well, oh, I can't give you so much, can I? It's pouring down, baby Juju. It's, yes, it's like, I can see the rain and it's pouring down. Yes, it's like you need galoshes on, you know, boots, because it's just so much water that's coming down, so much rain. Need umbrellas and raincoats and hats. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, if someone wants to, you know, post this in another video like they've been posting my videos and showing the clock, tell them to take a look at 113, can you? Can you do that for me? Can you reinforce 113, please? Page 113, please. And when you put it in, make it bold and big. Oh. Page 113, y'all. Number 113. Oh. 113. 113. Docket number 69. Yeah. It had to have its own because something happened when it uploaded. It did something to that audio. I thought of every document, of every audio. I definitely want that one to be heard. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Somebody said for the rest of my life. Huh. I want it to be heard. Because it's been heard. And it's been silenced. But now it's part of a document, a very important one. And it wasn't just put in just because. It goes directly to a portion of Well, yes. To support the second part. Mhm. See, I didn't make that one up. No. No. So, if you get a chance. Oh, because I know you listening. Uh-huh. But for the rest of y'all, you know, uh-huh. It's page 113 of 120. We'll see. I don't know. I can't say what's going to happen. But no matter what happens, that's still a very important piece of audio. For the record. Yeah. Page 113 of the brief and submission. Yeah. Exhibit. Was it Exhibit Q? So I had. There's several under Q, so. Just making sure it's Q. Exhibit Q, Exhibit Q1. Okay. Because under Q, there's other, like a Q. I believe there's a Q2. I have to look. But that one page just has Exhibit Q. Under Q is Q1. Okay. So just in case you missed it, you know, when it was said one night in a video, and then it was disappeared, D for disappeared, but not in time. Because that was a very important one. I am so glad I have that one. This is why it's important. This is why it has been important. Despite what all the door knockers and the naysayers. And people wonder, Well, why did you look for this one? It's for a rainy day and it's raining hard. And I just want to bring the facts with receipts because people have said that Teddy don't have no receipts. If you got receipts, show receipts. Well, if you've ever wanted to know what a receipt looks like, go to page 113, Exhibit Q, Q1. That's what a receipt looks like. That's what a receipt looks like. This is for our learning fair use commentary. And yes, you can send the judge this video just in case, and when she's looking or whatever. And so happens to, see, but please don't miss 113. So yeah, if you want to reinforce it, send this video. And you can call it 113. Because you're sending everything else. So send this receipt. Can you do that for me? How much y'all want to bet she not going to do it? And yes, I can laugh. Because my laugh has purpose right now. Because don't you want to hear yourself what you said? You see, I have said, where are their receipts? Go digging and try to find me saying stuff like that. I bet you're not going to find it. But I got one. And it's clear as Memorex. And that's old. It's as clear. It's very audible. It's not scratched. Oh, it's so loud. Ooh. And it's painful to listen to it. But I listen to it. Yeah. And when you listen to it, there's something else in there that they said. You gotta listen. And guess what? When they said D for didn't I do this or that? Well, guess what? That exhibit is in there too. Yeah, because you said, didn't I do this? And yeah, you did. So I'm going to make sure that one is heard too. To confirm it for a rainy day. You can't do anything about a really good receipt, can you? How can you D for deny it? I wonder how that's gonna be spun. even try to spin it. Because, boy, there's going to be some screeching on them wheels. If you got some spinners, they going to be, ooh, you going to have, oh, I don't know. But see, I'm not making it up. It goes directly. Go check it out. It's just packed. Q. Yes. Exhibit Q, page 113 on doc 69. Yes, the spinners. Because they going to have to spin. Them wheels going to be screeching. Smoke's going to be coming out. I don't know how they going to spin that. No. You won't be able to spin that. Not at all. Because when I received it, it was D for disturbing. It was very, and it's still very disturbing to me. It's almost haunting. Yes. So since they listening, because I know they listening, so I might as well say something. I don't know how they gonna spin this, but it's like, you know, have you ever, we've all seen this. There's always this one kid in the classroom. Kid, child. Yeah. I'm not talking about college. I'm talking about young. Always in the classroom. I'm going to tell the teacher. I'm going to tell the teacher. Yeah, that's what they do. I'm going to tell the teacher. They get the... Can't wait to report teacher. After class. Yep, they write it all down. And they hope. That's kind of how it feels. Some of the things I've read. I'm going to tell the teacher. Well, no, it's really the judge. Things that are so irrelevant. That have nothing to do. And it's not timed yet to do it. But they're going to tell the teacher. So, okay. Then put this one into. Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying it. Because I see the play. No matter what happens, I see the play. Yes, y'all didn't know that. Y'all need to go take a look at those docket entries. Because I haven't gotten through them all, but I've gotten through most of them. I mean, like twice reading with depth. Oh my goodness. That's all I can say. Because some of it is like, Not until I get a decision. I have to hold back, really what I want to discuss. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. And that is just truth. It's going to be like it's undeniable. No gaslighting. No, at all. It's straight from you know, the mouth of the no manipulation, no chop and screw as they have said that I do. No chopping and screwing, nothing. Not one bit. It's there. Mhm. Now what I could do. No, I'll just, for those of you who don't have access, well, we might think of a way. You can get the link. Mhm. Yeah. It's public record. There is nothing wrong with mentioning it. Mm-mm. Nothing's twisted. Stands on its own. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot in there. Mhm. But I just wanted to point that one out. Mhm. It's 11:35. What y'all think? Analyze this mess. I talked about disruption, but this half I just talked about the documents, but not specifically. Just gave you, something you don't want to miss. Mhm. Yeah, it still haunts me. And it's very disturbing. Mhm. Anything else before I say goodnight? You can email me right now at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Let's see. Okay, we're good. Yeah, enjoy your weekend. It's Friday night. No play some music maybe this weekend. Yeah, I'll see. Okay. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies and the honeybears. Please hit the like on your way out. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and to my moderators as well. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.